All right, folks, Maurice Gear here. Welcome to another Power Pack training. The secrets to getting 7 high-paying clients per month. I know a lot of people are looking for the magic bullet to get offline clients on an ongoing basis. Okay, and I was the same way. Okay, but there's some secrets, and I want to share with you on making this a reality. Okay, there's so many people that are having peaks and valleys in their business, and what I mean by that, one month they're um, enrolling 7 clients in their offline marketing business, and the next month it's back down to 1, and then the next month is 2, and then the next month is 3. And the reason why most people experience peaks and valleys in their business is going to hit you like a ton of bricks, and how you can avoid it, okay, ladies and gentlemen, it has to do with consistency. Okay. This is so important because if you go to any store, okay, like Walmart, any grocery store, Rayleigh's, Walgreens, notice that they are consistent with the opening and closing, stocking their stores, making sure that you can go in and get the items that you need. Could you imagine if Walmart was inconsistent? One day they opened up at 6, the next day they didn't open, and then the next day they ran ads on TV, and then the next time they didn't, or Coca-Cola or Pepsi or any Fortune 500 or multi-billion dollar company or multi-million dollar company for that matter, or just think about Apple if they weren't consistent with bringing out iPhones and iPads to sell us and new laptops every single year. If they say, oh, you know what? This is the last iPhone that we'll make. Could you imagine the growth of that business? Well, it's the same thing with you and your offline marketing agency. Okay, I don't care. We're going to talk about some strategies, but if you're not consistent with the strategy, you won't be able to get 7 clients a month. You won't be able to get 3 clients a month. This here, ladies and gentlemen, is the secret sauce to getting clients every single month. Okay, now what you're going to want to do is set aside, this is a secret. Secret number 1, set aside 1 to 2 hours per day to work on your business. Okay, you have to do this. Get a Google Calendar. When you get off work, you work 8 hours, you're going to come home and I'm going to go over the strategies, okay? But you're going to time block. That's what Gary Keller says in the one thing is you want to time block, because if you don't time block, you won't do it, okay? And therefore, you're going to have an inconsistent business, and inconsistent business means inconsistent income, okay? So this is the secret to getting 7 or more clients a month. The more time and the more consistent you are, the more clients you're going to get on a monthly basis. And we know 7 clients a month at a minimum of $1,000 is over 7 grand. Okay. See, it's not the Facebook ad, it's not the YouTube ads, not the cold calling, it's not the emails that you send out. It's the consistency, folks. That's why McDonald's is successful. They open up the doors every morning at 5 a.m. and they close them every day at 1 to 2 o'clock, and they sell us crappy cheeseburgers. But here's the thing, they're consistent with it. They're consistent. And you have to be consistent with what you're doing. And if you do, you're going to be getting 7 to 10 clients a month or more. How many you want? You can definitely do 1 if you're consistent. Now, what does consistency mean? Regularity, evenness, steadiness. And you heard the phrase steady Eddie wins the race. If you're steady and you're doing it on a consistent basis, folks, you're going to see results in your business, okay? Now, what you want to be consistent with is posting ads on Craigslist on a consistent basis. If you guys haven't checked out my workshop, click the link in the description. I go over how to post ads on Craigslist, where to post them at. Craigslist gets, millions and millions of visitors every month. Majority of those individuals are small business owners, and you can post ads to get as many clients as your heart desires. Cold emails. This is another one of my favorite strategies where I show you guys how to go online and target businesses, grab their email addresses, and send out 25 cold emails a day. And at the end of the week, at the end of the month, you're going to get replies and people interested in what you're doing. Once again, if you want the swipe of that email, you can check out the workshop in the description of this video, and it'll be able to let you guys take you guys to the template that I use to do my cold email. And then a lot of this stuff too, folks, you can outsource. You can outsource this stuff. You don't have to necessarily do this. You can outsource the whole thing. YouTube ads, you can target businesses on YouTube. There's tons of videos that business owners watch every day, and you can put your ad in front of those business owners and send them to a landing page, collect the email address, and do a video presentation. Once again, you have to be consistent with it. You can't do this stuff one day, folks, and expect to get rich the next. It's not going to happen. Okay, it might take you 30 days, it might take you 60 days, but here's the thing, we're talking about earning 6 figures. I want to ask you guys a question. Is it worth it to do this stuff on a consistent basis to earn 6 figures? You can do 6 figures in 90 days. I mean, all it takes is two clients a month paying you $1,000 over the next 5 to 6 months is over a 6-figure income. That's more than a doctor. It takes the average doctor 10 years, and that's just a regular doctor. And then, of course, cold calling. You know, if you be consistent with cold calling over the next 90 days, you guaranteed, 6-figure salary easily. Okay, because cold calling flat out works. Most people are afraid of it. Most people are heading for the easy way out. They don't want to go through the rejection. And like I say, if your mind is prepared for success, cold calling won't even affect you one bit because you know what the outcome's going to be. Money in your pocket, okay? Now, what consistency does, okay, if you want to make the big money, it gives you the magic, and it's called momentum. Momentum is your snowball getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You put that snowball at the top of the hill, and as it rolls, it accumulates more snow, and the snowball gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And before long, that small snowball turns into a big giant boulder, literally coming down the hill at 90 miles an hour, something you cannot stop. It's almost like an avalanche. You cannot stop it because it has what we call momentum. Momentum is something that, ladies and gentlemen, you just can't do. It's something that's created through your efforts every single day. Every single day, folks, you have to chop at your tree. Every day you got to go outside in the backyard, take your axe and whack at the tree. And eventually that big redwood, if you chop it every day, okay, you're not going to be able to knock a redwood down. I don't know if you know what a redwood is. Google it. It's one of the biggest trees in California. In fact, they're so big they cut big holes through them so cars can drive through them. But go and Google a redwood. It'll take you, if you had a regular axe, it'll take you a long time to chop down a redwood. But here's the beautiful thing. If you continue to chop it, eventually the redwood's going to fall. And in fact, you don't even have to cut the whole tree. You just cut it at a certain angle, and guess what? It'll fall on its own. That's what we call momentum. So if you get momentum behind you, ladies and gentlemen, you can get to $5,000 per month easily, or $10,000 per month. But it all comes through consistency. One client equals $1,000. Okay, consistency, folks, equals hitting your goal. And that's what most people want to do. They want to hit their goal. They're looking for the magic bullet. They're saying they're getting offline marketing, social media marketing. It doesn't work. They're in Shopify. They don't give it time. They're not consistent. Then Shopify doesn't work. Then Amazon doesn't work. And then all the other opportunities, email marketing, all the other opportunities out there, you just hop from shiny object to shiny object because you're wondering, is it the program but it's actually you. You have to be consistent in your efforts of working your business religiously every single day. Now, what I want you guys to do is a homework assignment. I want you to personally apply what you learned in this training, okay? Take 2 hours and time block. Get your Google Calendar and set aside from X time to X time. If you get off at 5 o'clock, from 6 to 8, kiss your wife, let her know from 6 to 8 it's our magic time. It's our future time. If I don't do this, we're going to continue to be in this situation. I got to get us out of this situation. So I'm going to time block, okay? 2 hours a day, Monday through Friday. You can have weekends off, but if you're really serious, I always say do Saturday, okay? Work on Saturday and then take Sunday off for rest, all right? But just take 2 hours. You don't even have to work 8 hours. Most jobs want you to work 8 hours, okay? But doing this, you only need to do 2 hours. If you do 2 hours, folks, okay, and you do this for 90 days, okay, I'm going to guarantee you, folks, you're going to crush it. You're going to get better. You're going to get confident. You're going to get a hang of this thing. Business owners are going to drop on your lap, meaning they're going to say, hey, I was looking for this. I'm so glad you called. I'm so glad you sent me an email. I'm so glad you posted that ad on YouTube. I'm so glad you posted that ad in Craigslist. And like I said, if you want those strategies, click the link in the description. I'll go over all of them in detail. Okay? You're going to hit your goals and you're going to be making money because consistency is the name of the game. If you name anybody, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, they all have this common denominator, this secret, and it's called consistency. Consistency will also stop all this starting and stopping and quitting. When you're consistent, you don't quit because you know that I don't care. Whatever it takes, if I have to die doing this, I'm going to hit my goal. That's what consistency does. That's what it did for me. So I was able to make over $100,000 as a newbie. Everybody else was quitting because they were afraid to do what I was doing, but yet I was making money and I did it. I was consistent. I didn't have any special skills. I didn't have no college degree. I didn't have a lot of money backing me and all of that. I just had heart, desire, and consistency, and I put $100,000 in my pocket and went on to make over $500,000 doing this. And you could do the same thing. You could do the same thing. Just be consistent. Don't worry about the pitfalls. Don't worry about the naysayers. Put your blinders on. Focus. You too, ladies and gentlemen, can sign up 7 clients a month or more. Okay? My name is Maurice Gears. It's been a plum pleasing pleasure. I will see you guys in another training. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button if you got value. Comment. I'll answer you guys' question in the description, in the comment section below. And most importantly, take action, folks. It works. It's Maurice Gears signing off. Bye for now.